Greetings, I am Elizabeth I, Queen of England and Ireland, born on September 7, 1533, in Greenwich Palace, England. My reign, often referred to as the Elizabethan era, spanned from 1558 until my death in 1603. During my time on the throne, I had the honor and privilege of guiding England through a remarkable period of transformation and growth. Early life and background. I was the daughter of King Henry VIII and his second wife, Anne Boleyn. My birth itself was a momentous event, for it marked the beginning of the English Reformation. My mother's marriage to my father led to a separation from the Roman Catholic Church, making England a Protestant nation. However, my mother's tragic downfall, including her execution when I was only 2.5 years old, left me with a complex legacy and an uncertain future. Challenges and uncertainty. My early years were marked by turbulence and uncertainty. My mother's execution resulted in my exclusion from the line of succession, and I was declared illegitimate by my father's court. Nevertheless, I received a rigorous education, thanks to my governess, Lady Margaret Bryan, and later, the renowned humanist scholar, Roger Ascham. This education encompassed a wide range of subjects, including languages, history, literature, and the arts, which would prove invaluable in my later role as queen. The reign of my siblings. The Tudor dynasty saw my siblings, Mary and Edward, ascend to the throne before me. Edward VI, my younger brother, ruled from 1547 until his untimely death in 1553. His reign was marked by the continued establishment of Protestantism in England. Following his death, our sister Mary, known as Bloody Mary for her fervent restoration of Roman Catholicism, took the throne in 1553. Her reign was marked by religious persecution, which resulted in the execution of numerous Protestants. It was a challenging time for religious tolerance in England. My ascension to the throne. Upon Mary's death in 1558, I ascended to the throne, and England was at a crossroads. My reign was not only significant for my gender, as I became the first unmarried queen to rule England, but it was also a turning point for the nation. At the age of 25, I took on the formidable task of unifying and stabilizing a country divided by religious strife and external threats. Religious settlement. One of my first and most enduring achievements as queen was the establishment of the Elizabethan religious settlement. This policy sought to find a middle ground between the Catholic and Protestant factions in England. The Acts of Supremacy and Uniformity, both passed in 1559, established the Church of England as a separate entity from the Roman Catholic Church while retaining some Catholic elements. This compromise, often characterized as Elizabethan religious settlement, helped bring a measure of religious stability to England and allowed for a degree of religious diversity. The Spanish Armada. My reign witnessed one of the most defining moments in English history, the defeat of the Spanish Armada in 1588. This formidable naval conflict between England and Spain resulted from tensions between Protestant England and Catholic Spain. The English victory in the face of overwhelming odds not only secured England's independence from Spanish dominance but also heralded the rise of England as a major naval power and an emerging global empire. Exploration and colonization. My reign was marked by a spirit of exploration and expansion. English explorers like Sir Francis Drake and Sir Walter Raleigh ventured to new lands, laying the foundation for English overseas colonies. This era saw the establishment of the first English colony in America, Roanoke Island, in 1585. These early ventures paved the way for the future British Empire and its vast colonial holdings. Cultural flourishing. The Elizabethan era is often celebrated as a golden age of English literature and the arts. It was during this time that William Shakespeare, Christopher Marlowe, and other playwrights and poets produced some of the most enduring works in the English language. The performing arts thrived in the form of the Elizabethan theatre, with the construction of iconic venues like the Globe Theatre in London. Relations with other nations. My reign was marked by careful diplomacy and sometimes tense relations with other European powers. I navigated the complexities of the Protestant-Catholic divide, forging alliances with Protestant states and fending off challenges from Catholic monarchs who sought to undermine my rule. My cautious approach to foreign policy helped maintain relative stability during a time of great turmoil in Europe. Legacy. As I reflect on my life and reign, I take pride in the accomplishments and advancements made during the Elizabethan era. My reign was a time of relative stability and prosperity, marked by the flourishing of culture and the arts, the expansion of English influence overseas, and the triumph over formidable adversaries like the Spanish Armada. Yet, my legacy extends beyond these tangible achievements. I am often remembered for my leadership, resilience, and the enduring image of the Virgin Queen, who remained unmarried throughout her life, prioritizing her role as queen above all else. My reign left an indelible mark on the history of England and the world, shaping the course of the nation for centuries to come. As I look back on my life, I am grateful for the opportunities and challenges that shaped me into the queen and leader that history remembers. My hope is that my legacy continues to inspire generations to come, reminding them of the power of leadership, diplomacy, and cultural flourishing even in the face of adversity.